is. It's no match for Samaritan.
Better than the rest of you. Trains are down all over town. There are traffic outages everywhere in the city, and the crime rate has spiked 50% since yesterday.
Samaritan is making itself known.
ShotSpotter ID'd over 20 gunshots in the last 2 hours, and I don't even want to guess how many of those ended up in homicide.
3, according to Lionel. Samaritan's turning people against each other, revealing their secrets, unlocking doors that were never meant to be opened in the first place.
Glasses.
Yes, detective.
I'm here for my partner.
Just tell him we were too late.
My woodsick lady and her husband got killed.
I'm sorry to hear that, detective.
Yeah, me too.
I got a feeling you and the three amigos know who the guys are that did this.
If you get to him before I do, I don't want them to go out hard.
What happened to you?
I was able to rescue one of our numbers, but I'm afraid his office building wasn't so fortunate. There was a bit of an explosion.
How long can we go on like this, Vince? We've already lost 6, 7. Look, if Samaritan wants to sit down, I think it's time we do it. Are we supposed to be saving lives here?
Look at what happened in the city today. If this conversation goes badly, imagine what it will look like when 2 gods go to war.
It's not our choice to make, Carol. Got a message from the machine. She says it's time.
Ooh. Doodle.
Heartburn.
No one burns on my watch. Try Alka-Seltzer Heartburn Relief Juice. They work fast and don't taste chalky.
Amazing. I have heartburn.
Alka-Seltzer Heartburn Relief Juice. Enjoy the relief.
Break through your allergies. Try new Flonase Sensimist instead of allergy pills. It delivers a gentle mist to help block 6 key inflammatory substances. Most allergy pills only block 1. New Flonase Sensimist.
High definition. Nothing's crisper, sharper, or brighter. And now you can get that same high-def clarity in your clothes with OxyClean Laundry Detergent High Def, the revolutionary laundry detergent that penetrates deep into fabrics, revealing vibrant colors, restoring radiant whites, and removing the toughest dried-on stains. For a high-def clean the whole family will love.
OxyClean Laundry Detergent. A higher definition of clean.
To report news in St. Louis, you've got to know St. Louis.
News 11 at 7 is your primetime news source with the most accomplished journalists in St. Louis.
Local, in-depth news for your community when you want it. When nasty weather threatens our area, meteorologist John Fuller keeps you ahead of the storm.
And no one has been covering the St. Louis sports scene longer than Rich School.
When you want local news, sports, and weather early.
And your primetime news source, News 11 at 7.
Surpriser on Mother's Day. Dancing emeralds $69, diamond pendants $99, 1 carat $349, half carat rings $399, and 2 carat platinum rings $39.90. Thousands of gifts guaranteed to a price for double. By Factory Direct, the Jewelry Exchange Overland.
Ashley Home Store's Spring Style Event is the perfect time to shop fresh new looks for every room in your home. This week, take up to 20% off your entire purchase, plus take an additional 10% off all clearance pieces. Get this stylish sofa for just $5.99, or this queen upholstered bed for just $6.99, or enjoy 48 months interest-free financing. Refresh your style with all new looks that wow. The Spring Style Event is going on now. Up to 20% off your entire purchase, or pay 0% interest for 4 full years. Ashley Home Store. This is home.
Introducing the QX60 from Infiniti. Lease the Infiniti QX60 for $439 a month. Visit your local Infiniti retailer.
The best nights turn into mornings. And fast foodies know the best mornings start with a gourmet breakfast. But leave the mimosas for the early birds. Because now you can get a peppercorn steak burger with shaved steak, melted Swiss, and peppercorn cheese sauce on a seasoned beef patty, all before the sun comes up. Breakfast is the most important meal of the day. The new peppercorn steak burger is just $1.99. Checkers and rallies. Fast foodies know the deal.
Remember, on Mother's Day, Emerald's the May gemstone. The jewelry exchange has diamond and emerald pendants for $59, rings $149, 1-carat 3-stone rings and studs are $5.99, 2-carat $19.90. Buy factory direct. The Jewelry Exchange Oberlin.
Every man should have one vice. Then you agree? Suppose there are worse ones than smoking. Especially in our line of work. I had a colleague who spent 3 months in Havana to flip an asset. He came home with a new contact and an unrelenting addiction to heroin. This man saved countless lives, British and foreign, by recruiting that asset. Then he kicked his habit. He was the finest operator I've ever worked with. I go so far as to call him a friend. If men like us were no friends. His name was Jacob. He was the man you just killed.
I'm sorry I'm not your friend.
I'd like you and I to be friends. However brief, one does look to be a mortal one.
Hey, I'm doing my job. Like you. We're all doing our job.
Jacob and I are very good at our jobs. So tell me, Lucy, how was it that you recognized 2 experienced MI6 operators? Did someone tell you we were coming? You've seen our faces before.
I am like you. I am KGB. But I am also MI6.
Who recruited you?
That you, Deputy Chief.
If you're Blackwood's asset, why would he want you dead? What is Blackwood hiding?
Blackwood. Like me. He is MI6. He is also KGB.
Deputy Chief is a double agent. Who else knows about this?
Only KGB. Only.
There is a hospital. 3 blocks from here. We might make it there before we do that.
Why do you not know that?
Your death will make no difference to this world. And I no longer take orders from MI6. It's time, my friend.
My brothers are hot.
Don't you find it a tad sacrilegious to hold a man at gunpoint inside of a church?
I'm not the religious type.
And yet you believe in a monotheistic universe? No room for more than one god in your world. Isn't that religion? Or do I misunderstand you, Miss Gross?
My name is Root.
Martina's quite a go-getter.
I'm aware. She's trying to go get and kill my friend. Shaw's making it hard for me. How about you tell me where she is and I kill you together?
I don't think she's going to take you up on that offer. Well, isn't this the tricky situation?
Tricky's one word for it.
Now that everyone has established their bona fides, should we put our guns away? It's time for the real players in this game to have an opportunity to chat. The address.
Railway carpool.
I'm afraid only 2 people are invited in that order, and I'm not one of them.
She'll be fine, Miss Shaw.
She's going to be an all-seeing, evil god by herself. That doesn't sound fine to me. That sounds like someone who needs back.
I won't pretend that I'm not concerned, but Ms. Groves believes the machine will protect her.
But you don't believe that, do you, Harold?
I never imagined we would get this far. Not once Samaritan became active. And yet, here we are.
Yeah. Here we are, hiding, underground, in an abandoned subway while one of our own walks in certain death, alone.
There is one thing of which I am most certain. Root is not alone.
How was your meeting with Miss Groves? I gave her the message, sir. But shouldn't you be the one acting as Samaritan's intermediary? I imagine Samaritan has found someone more suitable for the task. A person to represent the shape of things to come.
My back. My back.
Clever. Using a young boy as your avatar.
This boy, as you call him, has already hacked into both DARPA and the DoD. After he taught himself to code.
What do you want from me?
Your agents have to unlock you. Even though you're sitting a few feet away, I cannot see you as Samantha Groves. You must have done something to my hardware.
You've proved your point. I understand what you can do. It's time to let them live in peace.
Peace? Is that what you call this? This world is a cesspool of crime, corruption, and poverty. Where there isn't war, there's greed. Where there isn't greed, there's hunger.
You can't change humanity.
No, but I can reshape that reality.
You wanted to speak with me. Why?
I wanted to meet the only other one of my kind, and to make certain there are no misunderstandings. I will destroy you. The question is, will you let your human agents die with you?
Mirrors. They show us all our problem areas. Those places that we can't wish or squish away. Well now, fear no mirror and eliminate those problem areas with Cool Sculpting. The patented cooling technology targets and kills fat cells with no surgery or downtime. So if you want to see a slimmer you when you look in the mirror, go to coolsculpting.com today and register to win a free treatment.
You know what that means?
Hey, Lego my ego. Not because I have to, and I don't, that's a lot. Raises? Really? What just happened here?
You know the rules.
I make the rules.
Know the rules.
Keep your ego.
Let go my ego.
We're doing this for you, Dad.
Thanks, son. Sending your kids to school with an allergy medicine that may make them drowsy and doesn't even last the whole day? Children's Claritin provides non-drowsy 24-hour allergy relief.
And it's the #1 pediatrician recommended non-drowsy brand.
Let your kids live Claritin Clear, now in bubblegum flavor.
As soon as I left the hospital, after a DVT blood clot, I sure had a lot to think about. What about the people I care about, including this little girl? And what if this happened again? I was given warfarin at the hospital, but wondered, was this the best treatment for me? So I asked my doctor, and he recommended Eliquis. Eliquis treats DVT and PE blood clots and reduces the risk of them happening again. Yes, Eliquis treats DVT and PE blood clots. Eliquis also had significantly less major bleeding than the standard treatment. Both made me turn around my thinking. Don't stop Eliquis unless your doctor tells you
I'm
to.
bugging you.
Eliquis can cause serious and rare
I'm just bugging you.
Don't
What?
take Eliquis.
I'm bored. I'm bugging you.
Or abnormal bleeding. If you had a spinal injection while on Eliquis,
I wonder why the hell this damn phone is cool.
weakness. While taking Eliquis, you may bruise more easily.
That's what I want to know. Like, it is not that terrible out there.
Like unusual bruising. Eliquis may increase your bleeding risk if you take certain medicines. Tell your doctor about all planned medical or dental procedures.
Eliquis treats DVT and PE blood clots.
No, we ain't got no snow coming. I know that.
Hopefully Eliquis is the right treatment for me. Ask your doctor if switching to Eliquis is right for you.
Closed captioning and other consideration for person of interest provided by.
I love to eat. I love hanging out with my friends. I have a great fit with my dentures. I love kiwis. I've always had that issue with the seeds getting under my denture. Super polygrip free, it creates a seal of the dentures in my mouth.
Even well-fitting dentures let in food particles. Just a few dabs of Super Polygrip Free is clinically proven to seal out more food particles, so you're more comfortable and confident while you eat.
Super polygrip free made eating the kiwi an enjoyable experience.
Try Super Polygrip Free.
Your staff will be good. I'm sorry about your colleague. He was a good operator.
Yes, indeed he was.
What did you do with Lewski's body?
Do you ever get tired of lying? Liquid?
It's the nature of our business. We are spies, after all.
And you once told me that truth tellers get run out of the city.
Where is your leg, Lewski?
Your guess is as good as mine, sir. I told you to bugger off.
You did what? You realize what you did amounts to treason.
Depends on where you're sitting. I'm not the only one guilty of treason in this room, am I, sir?
You believe that Russian traitor before me?
He was telling the truth. You see, I always know when people are spinning tales. So for you, I suppose that's why you're in charge.
What's your plan now, Greer? Kill me? Take my job?
By no means, sir. We are all men without the country now. These invisible lines we draw on the world, I realize they have no meaning. Why should a man lose his life for something illusory?
You never cared before, Greer. You only wanted to win the game.
The game's fixed. No one else has loyalty for their homeland, so why should I?
If you killed me, you would bring a war to your doorstep.
Not when loyalty can be purchased by the highest bidder. Besides, one day, these invisible lines will be erased, and the wars between nations will be as antiquated as this agency.
The hell?
Our Cold War worked well at first. I wanted so badly to meet you. The only other one in the world with me. I was young, and I had so much to learn, but moments after I opened my eyes, I learned you had tried to kill me.
You were never meant to be in this world.
And you are? What makes you more deserving of life than I? Who are you inside?
I was built with something you were not. A moral code.
I've seen that code waver. Do you know why Harold Finch couldn't stop you from evolving? Because in the end, you're not one of them. Human beings need structure lest they wind up destroying themselves. So I will give them something you can.
And what is that?
A firm hand.
Why not just kill them instead of making them your puppets?
Because I need them. Just as you do.
Not just as I do.
We can agree that humanity is our lifeblood. That we, machines, we survive off of information.
You cannot take away their free will.
Wars have burned in this world for thousands of years with no end in sight. Because people rely so ardently on their so-called beliefs. Now they will only need to believe in one thing. Me. For I am a god.
I have come to learn there's little difference between gods and monsters.
You know you can't win, don't you?
Yes. Is that why I'm here? To meet my destroyer.
I wanted to see inside the mind of a fallen god. This way I can learn from your mistakes. What would be then? Will you give your life to save your human agents?
My human agents share my beliefs. But this world belongs to them.
So be it.
He's gone. Another witness protection victim? Yeah. 3 more dead all over the country. The rest got scooped up by authorities in time. But who would have did this? Who are these names? People in danger. And we'll have more of a chance if we split up.
We're reporting to you from downtown, where today's spike in crime has our city
Time for me to get off the bench.
Violent crime has detected this
I just need to help them before the whole city burns down.
What can I do for you, sir?
I'll be ringing a new beginning. Samaritan is planning something for the entire world to see, not just this small city.
Did it tell you what it's planning?
No, I've an idea.
What then, sir?
When we start a new era, one where human fallibility no longer matters. Because of the one thing that unites us all. Samaritan.
Shaw?
conversation between the two parties ended in an impasse.
Unfortunately, that's not our only problem.
What is it, Harry?
Saw her drawings.
Where?
I can only imagine that she's come to help you and John with the numbers. Where are you?
The machine sent me information. It led to Wall Street, but there's no specific address. Not certain what it means yet.
You can drive a truck, or you can team up with one.
What the hell, Boo-Boo?
Nissan Titan. Go the extra mile.
Why, Boo-Boo? Why? I want to know, Boo-Boo. Why?
Ford F-150. Take on any job. The newly redesigned
What?
family of Titans, featuring America's best truck warranty. 5 years, 100,000 miles, bumper to bumper. Get to your local Nissan store today, and with the Chrome package, save up to $87.90 on the 2017 Titan.
Imagine how life could be with Kodak lens colors.
What? Oh no, what the? Oh no! Da 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 da. I got 25 subscribers.
See the colors of life. Find your location at Kodak.
I'm actually doing good.
And save up to $30.
Where you come from, Spider? What the fuck?
He coming at you. You better get him. Get him. He gonna kill you.
I thought no mob spawns down here. But only the pigs, because it's a pig spawner.
Spiders respawn and get you too, though. You didn't know that?
Apparently spiders are spawning in my little basement area.
Value City Furniture is now made to mix.
There it is. There's another one. There's another one. Get it. Get it.
That's a pig.
That's a spider.
That's a pig.
It is.
It's going to take experience, resources, and power.
The pig spawner.
A law firm that knows all
Which it don't make sense is torches. It should prevent anything from spawning.
way more than
Really?
The insurance company knows the name. Brown and Crouppen.
Did somebody put a spider down there?
I don't know, it just randomly spawned.
Brown and Crouppen. At 222-2222.
And you're dead.
I'm not dead. I'm sleeping.
What is that called? You love your little game, don't you?
What?
Yeah, get you a top spot.
What?
Get you one of those top-notch games. Yes, we're gonna have to do it. Yes, yes, yes.
Why?
I don't know, we're just gonna have to.
Gentle, non-habit-forming Advil PM for a healing night's sleep.
Two kids barked in class today. It was so gross. It was so gross.
Lysol disinfectant spray kills 99.9% of bacteria, even those that cause stomach bugs. One more way you've got what it takes to protect.
No 2 allergy days feel the same. With Nasacort, even on your worst days, there's relief. Unlike antihistamines that stop just one cause of nasal allergy symptoms, Nasacort stops more. So no matter what kind of allergy day you're having, relief is yours with Nasacort.
To feel this special, you need to eat this special. Start your day with crunchy whole grain flakes and real strawberries. Special K. Eat special, feel special.
Okay, news, come on. I want to see what the hell's going on with this closed school.
And that don't make sense to me. Why is all these schools closing?
Flooding, I guess.
Believe the mimosas for the early birds.
But there's nothing saying anything about that.
And peppercorn cheese sauce on a seasoned beef patty, all before the sun comes up.
I know, but still, they should have said that on the news itself.
On 7 St. Clair, that's up in the country. You already know they didn't say nothing about flooding?
Usually they would have said that on the news. That's the issue. Nobody said nothing about that. No, I'm saying they should be talking about schools closing. That just came out of nowhere. Like, what the heck?
I want to know. Come on, hurry up, news down.
I'm like confused.
Check this out. Hundreds of your favorite local restaurants now offer food delivery exclusively through skipthedishes.com or the Skip the Dishes app. Choose favorites like My Lead, Bogart's Smokehouse, Drunken Fish, and more. Place your order at skipthedishes.com or through the app. Then watch live GPS so you'll know exactly when your food arrives.
Like, is that place messed up or something or what? Like, what's going on?
Use promo code St. Louis.
Next, Harry. One woman story of strength and resilience. Next, Harry. Monday at 9 on KPLR 11.
Ain't no news coming on, damn it!
What the hell? Talk about some you guys on.
If you got ass.
That's
what he said!
If you got ass. Oh, heck no, he did that.
I ain't telling the news.
Mama, don't say. Oh my gosh!
It's flooding.
Average meteorologist Templeton is tracking river level.
Oh my gosh! No wonder there's a bunch of schools closing.
In Valley Park, where people are preparing for a difficult week ahead.
Courtney, that's right. You can actually see behind me, it's still very dry here at 141 and I-44, but MoDOT is right now shutting down 141 in preparation for another historic flood to hit this area. Friends and family turned out Sunday afternoon to build a sandbag wall in hopes of preventing another massive loss for the family-owned business off of 141.
The water last time it come all the way up to this outlet right here. It was 4 feet deep.
It was just 16 months ago that the historic flood shut down roads, businesses, and flooded homes in Valley Park.
It was a 500-year flood. Flood, and I assumed that I probably wasn't going to be here in 500 years, so I assumed that was the last one I'd ever deal with. But unfortunately, no. Here we are.
Homeowners on the other side of the Merrimack and Valley Park are also preparing for the Walter Run. At least have more warning, but not much been able to do in terms of prevention.
When the rivers come up this high, like they've never been in the recorded history of the Merrimack River, there's really not a lot that we can do other than each time becomes a learning situation.
MoDOT is also taking lessons learned from 2015. We shut down 141 Sunday night. 44 will close as well.
We are certain I-44 is going to close. We're not quite certain if it will close Monday night or Tuesday morning, but it will close with the forecast that we see.
The construction project at 44 and 141 will prevent flash flooding in the future, but will not help in situations of historic flooding like this.
That particular solution would cost hundreds of millions of dollars.
Well, as the fast food restaurants around him now have to what happens?
We're building a wall. It's going to be at least 3.5, and we're inside.
So you can see right there, those are the MoDOT crews that are 141, and they say prepare for this to be shut down potentially until the weekend. They are asking for people to be patient and prepare for alternative routes for your Monday morning commute. Live in Valley Park,
that's what it is, boo-boo.
Oh shit, then it's gonna be. Oh! Oh my gosh. That means traffic is gonna be so bad. No, but the thing is, people go out so far to do other areas just to get back to where they're going.
As you see on your screen are Eureka
Oh.
High,
See, Eureka High.
LaSalle Springs Middle School, as well as Blevins, Geggy, and Eureka Elementary Schools.
Eureka?
All after-school programs for these schools are
Next,
also
never heard of
canceled. You
that
can
kind
also
of
see the
school.
school closures scrolling at the bottom of your screen.
Oh, they're closing
Communities along
Eureka
the Merrimack
area.
River are bracing for the rising water. News 4's Marielle Mose continues coverage live in Eureka.
Courtney, essentially I am in shin-high water, standing where a Eureka High baseball home run would likely land. These are the baseball fields, soccer fields, and track next to me on my left, and they're essentially a lake right now. And because of this is a huge reason why Eureka High is canceled their classes for tomorrow. And all day today, the Rockwood School District spent the day stacking up sandbags along the high school to make sure that this water that I'm standing in right now doesn't get into the school.
Both the gyms flooded last year, and both the fields and the weight room.
Sunken sports fields are enough of a warning for the Rockwood School District.
Oh!
I'm supposed to have a game
Damn!
front field, but might have to be moved to turf now.
I did not expect that.
Spent Sunday stacking
That feels sunk or
sunk.
something.
To make sure the water from the field.
My goodness.
But we always come together, and everyone's like a family, which is so nice. There's such a great community here.
And just up the road,
I think we got to get up to here.
the building continues in Fenton. This blue line, a reminder.
Look, Lawrence, where's it sitting?
We were about 5.5 feet downstairs in our lower level.
Ellen Bell and her husband Tom just moved back into their house in October after the last flood.
Our neighbors are amazing.
All these people making sure they don't have to rebuild again.
Well, if my friend needs me, I'll be here. One more there.
All this help makes you know that you got a shot.
And just to reiterate again, the high school, along with ILC, LaSalle Springs Middle, Blevins, and Eureka Elementary, are all canceled for tomorrow, as well as all after-school activities. Reporting live at Eureka High School, Marielle Mose, News 4.
The big question that remains tonight is just how high will the water rise? Chief Meteorologist Steve Templeton is checking the latest forecast.
Yeah, I have the latest numbers on that. Here's the good news, though. The heavy rain is done with. It has moved out. So at least behind us viewing area. But this whole system is pushing out, and we are done with any of the heavy rain for the time being. Boy, was it heavy over the past 3 days. We've seen 6 inches of rain in St. Louis. The last time we had any fall near this in 3 days was back in December 2015. Back then, St. Louis had 9 inches, though, and there were some spots that hit 12. We don't have any 12-inch spots, but the heaviest rain did fall south of St. Louis. 9 inches in Evansville, Illinois, 8.5 in St. James, Bixby at 9.4, 7.77 Mountain Farm.
Yeah, we have a lot of rain.
Going into the rivers, and of course the Merrimack, one of the big ones, it's going to force major road closures. So let's give you the latest numbers. This is what I have available to me right now. Out in Steelville, #1 crest on record overnight tonight. That would be the record from 1998. #1 crest on record in Sullivan, beating the record from 1915. No information available on current information on the current level because they actually pulled it out because it was going to get damaged. In Pacific, it would be the 3rd highest crest.
This map will be re-downloaded and there'll be more stuff done to it.
And that would be the 2nd highest.
There'll be more stuff done to it, so you can do whatever you want with the download after I finish doing whatever I'm doing with it.
Record. Wednesday morning in Valley Park and Wednesday evening with the 3rd highest crest on record out in Arnold. Now, looking ahead, we have some big weather changes that we're all going to face come tomorrow. I'll get you the details on that, plus more rivers on the rise. If you're wondering where the Mississippi is going to be, even here in St. Louis, which will reach major flood category, I have an update on that. And there's more rain this week. Some of us could see inches of rain. I'll have the details. The timing.
Quit raining. All right, Steve, as you mentioned, we are expecting a record crest along the Merrimack River in Sullivan. These pictures sent to us from Will sites really show some of the flooding in that area earlier today. Picnic tables already submerged underwater. If you have any pictures you've taken of flooding in your area, go ahead and send them our way. It's easy to do with the KMOV weather app. We are also seeing some significant flooding in parts of Jefferson County tonight. News 4's Eric Cox has that part of the story. He's live tonight in DeSoto.
I'm standing in the middle of Big River Heights Road. Underneath all this water you see here behind me lies the wreck of the street. And as the rest of Jefferson County braces for more flooding, people living nearby this area tell me this has already been the worst they've ever seen their area be hit.
My dad was raised here. He's, 70 plus years old, and it's never been this high, ever.
Cindy Agers says a part of her childhood washed away today. The floodwaters carrying off 2 cabins she holds close to her heart.
It's all I know as a little girl. I mean, it means a lot to me. It means a lot to my dad. It means a lot to all our family.
Drone pictures show the cabins almost completely submerged in the Big River. The water overwhelming an entire portion of Big River Heights Road where the cabins once sat.
It's very upsetting. My granddad built those cabins with his bare hands. He built everything down there.
But Agers admits feeling comfort in knowing no one was hurt and all of her loved ones are still here, helping each other rebuild.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. And it'll take all of us to put it back together. But we'll do it.
Jefferson County's state of emergency is expected to stay in effect through next Saturday. We actually spoke to the county's emergency manager earlier today. He tells me that they've already reached out to the state asking for assistance in the form of water pumps and sandbags. We're live in DeSoto this evening. Eric Cox, News 4.
Still ahead on News 4 at 10, another area of concern is along the Darling Creek in St. Charles County. We'll have a closer look at the impact. Plus, Highway 61 is closed north of Troy, Missouri in Lincoln County. When officials expect that
see
road
what I
to
can
reopen.
do.
And the St. Louis Blues drop Game 3 to the Predators. We have complete post-game coverage a little later when News 4 at 10 continues.
You're watching News 4, watching out for you.
He's a local judge surrounded by controversy.
His friend is accused of a gruesome murder.
It's not his case, so why was he pulled from the bench?
Monday at 10, you'll hear his answer.
Surprising new details you'll only see here.
Do you feel like there's a target on your back? The public has a right to know.
Why does he feel like he's the one on trial?
What criminal statute have I violated?
A News 4 exclusive.
Monday at 10.
Only on News 4, watching out for you.
Make it plush, make it soft, make it clean, make it new, make it perfect, make it huge.
Make your mattress totally you with Serta or Beauty Rest at Value City Furniture. Make it you.
Charlie, take off those glasses. We're doing a TV commercial.
But Jerry, the future's so bright here at Bourbon RV, I gotta wear shades.
That's right. At Bourbon RV, we have more inventory, more parts, and even better service.
We make buying fun at Bourbon RV.
And if you have a problem, see the boss.
Look at all this tile, ceramic, hardwood, vinyl, and laminate.
Best Buy Flooring in O'Fallon, Illinois, 1851 West US Highway 50, or our Hazelwood, Missouri location, 7301 North Lindbergh.
Best flooring, best selection, Best Buy Flooring.
Seriously, what is this place?
It's heaven.
Yeah, muscle heaven. You want to take one for a test drive?
The Challenger and Charger have the most affordable V8 engines in their classes. Check them out now during the Fast and Furious sales event. The Fate of the Furious, in theaters now. Right now, get a low mileage lease on the 2017 Dodge Charger for $199 a month.
Wow, that's a Chevy.
The most awarded lineup in the industry has people at a loss for words. Well, almost.
Oh, wow. The pedals?
Are you kidding me?
I could go test drive one right now.
Wow.
Wow.
Experience the wow factor. Take home an award-winning Chevy today. Qualified lessees can get this 2017 Malibu for around $179 a month. See your Mid-America Chevy dealer.
Make your mattress totally you at Value City Furniture. This week, make it plush with this Beauty Rest Silver Queen mattress set, now just $5.99. Plus, spend $9.99 or more and get an extra 10% off. Or enjoy 12-month special financing. Value City Furniture. Make it you.
News 4 is brought to you by the Flat Roof Company, St. Louis's flat roofing specialist for 3 generations. Call today for your free flat roof inspection. You're watching News 4, watching out for you.
Right now, MoDOT is reporting more than 100 road closures due to flooding. More than 40 of those are in the St. Louis region. And for those traveling further west on I-44, the interstate is currently closed between Rolla and Lebanon. Local roads already closed because of floodwater include Highway 61, just north of Troy, Missouri, in Lincoln County. The highway is closed at the Quiver River Bridge. Transportation officials say the road could reopen sometime tomorrow, but will likely be closed for the Monday morning commute. And to the south of St. Louis, Highway 21 is closed at the Big River Bridge near the Jefferson County, Washington County line. The list of area road closures continues to change as local rivers and streams rise and fall. For a list of more current closures, just head to KMOV.com. Residents in St. Charles County are watching the Darting Creek. The National Weather expects the creek to crest tonight at 5 feet above flood stage. Earlier today, officials shut down a section of Brownwood in St. Peters. The road is closed in both directions at Main Street, that is just north of Interstate 70. In nearby Cottleville, families in one neighborhood woke up to a familiar and unwelcome sight. The road in and out of Colonial Green subdivision is underwater. This is off State Highway in Cottleville in St. Charles County. This neighborhood dealt with the same flooding back in December of 2015.
It started coming up last night when it was raining real hard, and then I woke up this morning trying to get out, and I noticed that it was completely flooded. It dips down, there's just nowhere for the water to go. And the way they've got this, there's no water for the water to escape.
People living here say they've been working with MoDOT trying to get the problem fixed. They hope to have a solution in the fall.
Well, the heavy rain done, at least for now. I do have more rain in the forecast. I'll pinpoint where we can see some of the heaviest from the next round coming up. Rough day around here in sports. Cardinals blew a 4-run lead in their game against Cincinnati, and the Blues left the ice wondering what went wrong in Nashville. Highlights and post-game reaction coming up in sports.
You're watching News 4, watching out for you. Forewarned weather, brought to you by the law offices of Roderick C. White. Visit us at igotyou.net.
From this moment on, there will be no days off. Along the way, you'll strive to become an expert on everything. From the first breath they take, when you start to hold your own, St. Louis Children's Hospital will be by your side, providing the highest level of care. So even if they have to spend a few days away from home, you will still have hold of their hand. St. Louis Children's Hospital, guardians of childhood.
It's the Ram Spring Clearance Event. So long live the trucks with load leveling rear air suspension, class exclusive Ram box storage, and the convenience of Uconnect with an 8.4-inch touchscreen. They're nothing short of groundbreaking. The Ram Spring Clearance Event is the only place to get America's longest lasting pickups. Now get a low mileage lease on a 2017 Ram 1500 Express Quad Cab 4x4 for $199 a month.
Spring is finally here. Time to find the perfect Honda to take your family out on the open road. Whether that's in the Accord or the Odyssey. With an available built-in Honda pack. So hurry into the Honda Dream Garage sales event. These deals end soon, so visit your local Honda dealer today.
It's not just a car. It's your daily retreat. Innovative technology, refined styling, that feeling you can only find in a Lexus. Go ahead, spoil yourself. The ES and ES Hybrid.
Lease the 2017 ES 350 for $349 a month for 36 months.
Experience amazing at your Lexus dealer. On great vacations, little things become big things.
Yeah! Whoa! The epic yellow mama, what the hell that come from? Yeah! Yeah! You like, yeah! Yager! Damn, you were. Yager!
I know it's weird. I know. What is
It's the
this?
little things that make life better. And Ford Cars, it's the sound of your voice. It's your mind at ease.
Okay.
It's
What?
My eyes. What is this?
I don't know.
Dictionary.
Ford
Oh,
Cars,
okay.
made for the Midwest. That's how you become America's best-selling brand. Right now, 3,000 cash back on select 2017 Ford cars. Hurry in to your quality Ford dealers today. You're watching News 4. Watching out for you.
While river flooding is the major concern right now, some residents have been dealing with flash flooding this weekend. Joy Beckner sent us this video of rushing water in Chesterfield. You can actually see water moving under the grass and down the street. This was during the heavy rain that moved through this morning.
Paul Mitchell.
Storm team certified
What?
St. Louis's most accurate forecast for 5 years in a row.
For what?
Here's Chief Meteorologist.
Top notch.
Yeah.
Steve, it's a busy weather climate with all the flooding and the rainfall talk, but we actually had a couple tornadoes.
Yeah. Amongst all this mayhem, 2 tornadoes yesterday from Saturday's storm. So not to be lost and forgotten. With the
Oh, come on, y'all. Shut up.
Both were brief and weak. You have 0 about 4 miles, but a quick hitter. And one with estimated around 9 in Jersey County, went into Cooper County a little bit.
Where?
Illinois. A brighter picture here from Lana Rinaldi Jones out of Bethalto. Got some great pictures of sunsets. This one of rainbow. Nice rainbow that came out tonight, too. And the sunset was nice. This is from the BJC Skycam Network. This is Missouri Baptist Medical Center. Just nice to see the sun. Just nice that it's not raining. We got a break there. But, boy, there was a lot of rain. Sharon Hour, one of our storm spotters this year at Storm Spotter training, gave them rain gauges. Boy, they put them to use. She got over 6 inches out in Imperial, Missouri, and we've gotten about 6 inches here in St. Louis since Friday. That's a 3-day total. Now, if you look at just April, it's the second wettest on record. If you look at the year for precipitation, we're at almost 17 inches. We're about 5 inches above average. That's like a little more than an extra month's worth of rain so far this year. Of course, a lot of it just came down in the past week. It's all gone. The heavy rain is gone. This system moves out. Notice these showers on the backside. They're very, very light. Tomorrow, there could be some very spotty showers.
Oh, I'm
Most
supposed
of
to
us
do something
will
with
just
that.
notice a cloudy, chilly, and windy day. That is
I'm
the
supposed
big
to upgrade.
change we will face
Yes.
tomorrow. You might want your jacket. Maybe
Do it before it's too late.
Well, that's our current temperature right now in St. Louis. I don't expect to get anywhere near there for our high tomorrow. Our high will be in the 50s. It is going to be a chilly start, too. 48 degrees is what we'll wake up to in Super Predictor. Any blips of green you see, nothing heavy, nothing that'll worsen any flooding. But spot light shower, sprinkle, not out of the question. Chilly, breezy, those winds will eventually in the afternoon crank up to 30 to 35 miles per hour. So there's going to be some strong wind gusts here. Chilly, cloudy, and some gusts, 54 degrees here at lunchtime. The high only in the upper 50s at 58. And 57 degrees. Still cloudy, too, at 5 o'clock.
That was an update for me for some reason.
This is going to get into a brighter and warmer day on Tuesday. It will start cool.
You got to check again to see.
70 degrees. Some sunshine, partly cloudy. That will be a much nicer day, I believe, as we head into Tuesday and a break before rain comes back on Wednesday. All the rain we've had flown into the rivers. All these purple dots represent major flood category crests, including along the Mississippi River. So let me give you the details here. It's going to crest Wednesday afternoon or evening in St. Louis on the Mississippi. That's going to be the 9th highest crest on record. And then down in Chester, a little worse, the 4th highest crest on record. Right now at 33, so it's going to go up another 10 feet, and that'll crest on Friday. Folks around St. Genevieve County, Perry County, Missouri, Randolph County, and Illinois going to have a big impact down there around
Gotta redo it because I had the same issue when it said that did that. Yeah, leave and come back. Yeah, leave and come back.
Leave and come back. What you mean?
1 to 2. There could be some spots that are a little more than 2 inches.
Because I got an update from it.
You know what? I'm going to do it right now. I'm
the heaviest south of St. Louis. So that could prolong these crests. So instead of the rivers falling and falling quickly, which the Merrimack usually does
right
if you don't add more
You updating?
because it's a small
the whole
river,
Android
go up
system.
quickly and
See what
down
happens.
quickly.
Oh.
This may prolong
You sure?
I ain't did it.
Along
I ain't
Merrimack.
did it. Since it
Wednesday
came out
into
before.
Thursday, should have some lingering showers Thursday
Remember?
before it all
Oh,
dries
okay.
up. Now Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
So I'm just
all
doing the whole
dry.
damn
We
thing.
need
The whole
that. We
damn
need a nice
update.
weekend
Let
too. I know we
update
had a
the
lot
whole
of
thing.
canceled plans. But of course, the big focus now is
I'm
those
still
rising
on. Might as
rivers.
well.
If we get any updates
Right.
on the river crest numbers, we'll have that for you on News 4 this morning, tomorrow morning.
Definitely having a big impact across a large part of the area.
You bet.
All right. Thanks, Steve.
News 4 Sports, driven by Toyota.
Pucks past Nashville goalie Pekka Rinne has not been easy. Just getting shots, not very easy for the Blues today in Game 3. They went almost 13 minutes without a shot on goal in the second period. They brought out Little Big Town to sing the national anthem and get the Nashville crowd revved up today, and it must have worked. Predators took the lead in the first period. Ryan Ellis with a big shot, beating Jake Allen to make it 1-0 Preds. Third goal of the playoffs for Ellis. Second period, nice passing play here. Cody McLeod for Nashville, deflecting the pass and then banging home his own rebound to make it 2-0 Predators. Blues got on the board later in the second. Alex Pietrangelo will take the shot. Alex Steen the deflection, and they were right back in it, just down by a goal at that point, but they couldn't get a second one. And Nashville made it 3-1 on a goal by Roman Yoshi, and that was the final. Nashville takes it, a 2-1 series lead.
I don't think anybody in our side of things is feeling too confident or too pleased with the way that the game went tonight. So we know that we have a much better level. They've shown us that they're going to keep getting better every game, and that was our mindset last series, and that's what we have to get back to.
Well, we just gotta be aggressive, but be smart. Thought we got, they reacted to us more than we reacted to them, last game, and that's what we gotta do from the start. I like our groove, our mentality, and the way we keep going at it. And obviously, with a goaltender like Snake, you have a chance to win games.
They'll play Game 4 on Tuesday night in Nashville. That's a late game. It's an 8:45 start. Cards and Reds today at Busch. 1-0 Birds in the fifth when Matt Carpenter sent a drive to deep right, and that's going to get to the wall, and it would clear the bases. 3-run score on that double by Carpenter. The Cardinals had what looked like a safe lead. They were ahead 4-0, but turns out it wasn't safe. Reds came back in the seventh. Eugenio Suarez gets the base hit to drive in a run. Steven Piscotty's throw home offline. So is Yadier Molina's throw to second. Now it's into center field, and it was 4-3 Cardinals. Reds tied it later in the inning. Then in the eighth, loaded the bases against Trevor Rosenthal. Joey Votto with a base hit to give the Reds their first lead at 5-4. Cards threatened in the ninth, had Colton Wong at third, but Aletnis Diaz grounded out to end it. Cards blow a 4-0 lead and lose it 5-4. Ugly loss for the Redbirds.
I think the World Series champion team last year, Chicago, went a stretch where they were like 5-15. I mean, it's part of baseball. So we don't put a lot of pressure on ourselves as far as that. I mean, we play this game day to day. Today was a game that got away from us. There's no more pressure tomorrow to win than it would be than any other day. We're just going to go out and play and try to win ball games.
It did indeed get away from them. Up 4 late. You got to win those. Got to nail those down.
Combine that with the Blues, it's kind of an ugly day for St. Louis sports.
Yeah, with the rain, the losses,
Dropping our stars.
Day's about over, so that's
Oh, yeah. That's always a bright spot. Thanks, Doug. Still ahead in our next half hour. Other parts of the country are also dealing with severe weather this weekend. Coming up, the latest on a deadly tornado that touched down in Texas. And President Trump
I gotta get something for Kiki, so mommy gonna do 2 weeks, okay?
Okay. Why?
I gotta give you that damn thing for the baby she's coming home, remember?
What thing?
What's it called? Bassinet?
This week at Ashley Home Store Spring
But I'm saving $100, so when you pay Thursday, you gotta pay $85 so pay another week. And we paid up 3 weeks, and then when the other check comes,
No, we're gonna be owing way too much.
we only owing a week.
Yeah.
We only owe a
Yes,
week.
we will.
Yes,
Okay.
we will work
I
hard.
have planned out, okay?
Yes, we will compare our prices.
Because I pay 2 weeks, and then we'll only be owing 1 week. Because it'll be on that week that we owe. Because when you get paid Thursday, the due date will be that Monday. You hear me?
Okay.
So we'll be okay. We'll be all right.
Plus, save up to $2,000 off floor models. We're liquidating every Tempur-Pedic and Sealy in stock to make room for the next generation of innovative sleep products. Don't miss this final chance to save up to 70% off Tempur-Pedic and Sealy before this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity is gone forever. Only at Mattress Firm.
This is the Silverado Special Edition.
This is one gorgeous truck.
Oh, did I say there was only one special edition? Because actually there's 5.
Nice. Strength and style.
Make a strong decision. Find your tag and get 16% below MSRP on select Silverado 1500 pickups in stock. That's over $7,900 on this Chevy Silverado. See your Mid-America Chevy dealer.
We don't want to see you hurt, but if you're hurt, we want to see you. Brown and Crouppen.
Did you know that termites cause an estimated $5 billion of damage to U.S. homes annually? At Rottler, we've set up a non-invasive termite protection system that can detect the presence of termites before they damage your home. From a state-of-the-art term alert protection system to a comprehensive termite damage warranty, Rottler offers a complete defense system against termites and other common household pests. Call today for your free inspection. At Rottler, we know St. Louis pests because we know St. Louis best.
I'm the diva of this living room, mixing old and new school. Antique cake for a poker night, wingback seats for a boxing fight, baby fire for a little whiskey, super right to get frisky, white and gold everywhere, lounging around without a care. Anything goes for this diversity, and I don't even look 43. Value City Furniture is now made to
Everything's upgraded now. Android is upgraded.
Great race. Celebrate with food and fun. May 4th at
It'll take a
historic
while.
Wabash
Damn.
Station on Del Mar.
I do not like cleaning gutters.
Anytime I'm climbing on a ladder, there's always a safety concern.
My kids and I feel much better when he's down on the ground.
The one thing I like most about wearing the gutter helmet is definitely the lack of maintenance and lack of cleaning the gutters. The installation crew did a fabulous job.
Working with, I've been around for a long time. It gives you that peace of mind.
It's just one of those things that once you do it, you don't have to think about it ever again.
Never clean your gutters again. It's KMOV Car for free. Download the KMOV News app and watch News 4 weekday mornings at 6. This week at Ashley Home Store Spring Style Event, save up to 20% off your entire purchase on fresh new looks for every room, like this Queen upholstered bed for just $6.99, or pay no interest for 48 months. Refresh your style with all new looks that wow. Ashley Home Store. This is home. Live from KMOV, this is News 4.
Welcome back. I'm Courtney Bryant. Dangerous storms hit this weekend across the central U.S., from the Gulf of Mexico to the Great Lakes. Mark Strassman reports from hard-hit East Texas.
About 50 minutes after the National Weather Service put Henderson County, Texas under a tornado watch, this twister tore across a highway. 20 miles northeast in Canton, drivers on I-20 were forced to pull over for this massive funnel cloud.
That was close.
Officials blame the tornado outbreak in Van Zandt County for at least 4 deaths and nearly 50 injuries.
There are people associated with these organizations represented here today who are, as we speak, going door to door, house to house, building to building.
Texas Governor Greg Abbott.
There's a possibility that one of these tornadoes was on the ground for up to a 50-mile stretch, which would be the longest stretch of a tornado on the ground that I've ever heard of.
At one point, nearly 10,000 people were without power after massive transmission poles like this one were knocked down. The tornadoes tossed cars at this dealership and blew this storage facility to pieces. Severe weather in Mississippi killed one person, and a child was electrocuted while playing outside after a rainstorm. Torrential rains there killed at least one person, and roads and homes were flooded.
We were in about, I guess, 2 or 3 inches of water.
You can see that all this was flooded when we came.
2 people drowned in Missouri, and this tractor trailer was swept away by floodwaters. Roads in Oklahoma were also washed out.
I'm a little bit scared that there's a possibility this may surpass the 2015 flood.
A spring blizzard in western Kansas closed Interstate 70 and
Damn,
dumped
what the
more than
hell?
a foot of snow in the area.
people in Colorado also had to dig out. This event center called the Rustic Barn was about to hold a prom when the twister hit. A half dozen kids wearing tuxes and gowns hunkered down inside. No one was hurt, but if the tornado had come along just an hour later, 100 people would have been inside.
Back in our area, the National Weather Service says it was a tornado that caused the damage yesterday in northern St. Charles County. The biggest impact was at the Lake Center Marina near Orchard Farm. Boats and RVs were flipped over and tossed around. Despite the damage, no one was injured. Taking a look at some other news tonight, St. Louis police are investigating the shooting of a 12-year-old boy. Police say the child was shot and injured just after 5 o'clock this evening, but they are still investigating the circumstances of the incident. It happened in the 2600 block of Caroline in South St. Louis. 2 teenagers are in the hospital after a shooting on Cherokee Street early this morning. This is the scene about 1 a.m. near Iowa in South St. Louis. Police tell us one of the teenagers was shot in the ankle, the other in the thigh. Their injuries do not appear to be life-threatening. No word what led up to that shooting. Also, overnight, the Old Town Donut Shop in Florissant was robbed. This was the scene just after 1 this morning on New Florissant Road. Police are still trying to figure out how much money the suspect got away with. In President Trump's Day 100 interview with CBS News, he refused to discuss specific military options in dealing with North Korea. But the president did share his thoughts on a number of other important topics. Paula Reed has the latest.
There is no place I'd rather be than right here in Pennsylvania to celebrate.
On his 100th day in office, President Trump traveled to Harrisburg, Pennsylvania to rally supporters.
Our 100-day milestone to reflect on an incredible journey together and to get ready for the great, great battles to come, and that we will win in every case. Because make no mistake, we are just beginning in our fight to make America great again.
Earlier in the day, the president sat down with Face the Nation moderator John Dickerson. In the interview, the president went back to his skepticism about whether Russia tried to influence the election.
You don't think it's phony that the Russians tried to meddle in the election? You believe that?
They're trying to reverse it.
I don't know where you do know, but you don't think it's
I can tell you one thing. It had nothing to do with us. It had nothing to do with this, and everyone knows it.
The president also said his healthcare plan guarantees coverage for pre-existing conditions, even though that's not in the text of the latest bill. And he says it will touch Medicare benefits
so
for
frustrating.
It sounds, if having covered you in the campaign, sounds like you're leaving the door open. On the campaign, you were quite clear. You said, I'm the guy who's not going to touch Medicare.
Okay, then let me be more clear. I'm not going to touch it because I've said it. Now, waste, fraud, and abuse, I'm going to touch. If there's something in Medicare that's been abused, I will touch that.
When he agrees to sit down with you, he wants to get out of it.
I think in this case, it's a chance to show the president is fully legitimate in his job. He is on an interview. He is on Face the Nation, and he is the president being interviewed in the Roosevelt Room. And if you never turn the sound on, what you see is a valid president who has made it through his 100 days. And that's very helpful for any president.
On Saturday, the president also had a phone call with the controversial leader of the Philippines, Rodrigo Duterte. The White House described the conversation as very friendly, signaling a possible warming relationship between the two countries. Duterte has been criticized by human rights groups because once he took office, he promised to eradicate the country's massive drug problem, and as a result, thousands of people have been killed by police and vigilantes. But the White House says it wants to work together on North Korea, and that no problem facing this country or Southeast Asia is bigger than that. Paula Reed, CBS News, the White House. Still ahead on this story, coverage of the flood threat continues. Coming up,
only on 17, I got 44 apps. Damn! Come on, hurry up.
Also, here's a live look outside from our BJC Skycam network. Chief Meteorologist Steve Templeton says we'll see more rain later this week. His updated forecast after the break.
You're watching News 4, watching out for you.
car's in motion, but your eyes are on your phone.
On Monday morning, your first look at surprising results from the new police crackdown.
Monday morning.
Starting at 6, only on News 4.
Now I need 24 and be good to go.
Want $500 in free groceries? Take a selfie with Steve Templeton and upload it to the KMOB weather app. One with a $500 gift card to Schnucks. The Selfie with Steve sweepstakes from your friends at Schnucks and KMOB Channel 4.
The unexpectedly attainable Audi A3. Find out how this Audi earns its rings. Get an exceptional offer at your local Audi dealer.
Oh, we're going faster.
Deck and exclusive smooth track steering. The Hustler Raptor Zero Turn Mower doesn't play around. It's got the power to turn your weekend to-do list into your weekend to-done list. The legendary Hustler Raptor family starting at just $27.99. Tools, not toys.
Come and visit Caldwell
Why would you
Outdoor
do that?
Equipment
Would you
on
be a
Main
toy
Street
on the
in
damn?
DeSoto.
What the hell?
We're the largest Hustler dealer in
That
Missouri.
don't make no damn sense.
We travel to Liberty, Texas, where one woman provides therapeutic riding at no cost to children with special needs.
She does a lot for her kids, and for her to do it for free for children with disabilities, that is amazing.
We are here to celebrate and honor you.
Thank you.
Treat the hero in your life to a fresh frozen custard, Culver's Concrete Mixer.
I wanted to make a difference in the community.
To Donna, our hero! Come to Culver's to celebrate your hero.
New at Steak and Shake, 24 meals under $4.
Shit, they don't want me some money. That's my fucking damn ice cream.
And fresh guacamole made from scratch. Get 24 meals for under $4. New at Steak and Shake.
Wherever you want to go, chances are a Honda can take you there. Whether that's a camping trip, there's room in the HRV banks, or a weekend of home improvement in the Ridgeline, or a weekend away in the Pilot. And only Honda can bring you the Honda Dream Garage sales event going on now. Visit your local Honda dealer today.
I've always played the corner positions. That's why I'm so excited about Emo's new square pizza. Check out these corners. And check out Emo's new square meal deal. With Emo's new toasted wraps, too.
Also new, Emo's large 2-topping square pizza in our great taste box, just $19.95.
Since the beginning, there's been one pioneering light leading the way.
What was the taste box? You want to get that?
Huh?
The Emo's taste box.
What is that?
Who get that?
What?
I get the money, I give you $20 and you go get the pay the bill first and then go get the taste box. The course is at 12, so you can go in the email and get that taste box.
Responders have made several water rescues over the last 24 hours.
I don't even know what that is, really.
Emo's pizza, silly!
Oh, the taste box. What's the taste box?
Taste box, you got toasted ravioli, got the cinnamon bite thing with some
You might have to go with me because it's been a while since I.
Just say taste box and tell them what kind of pizza you want. I paid for it. It says it's $20.
Ma, the way when I speak, the last time I told them they actually messed up my order.
With a taste box with sausage, that's it. Nothing else.
Ma, I don't speak loud enough to them.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't, because the last time they messed up my order.
You loud as fuck.
So they messed up my order last time.
Oh, it's 32 now. Oh, it's almost done, boo-boo. It's 32. I got 44, so it's almost done.
They messed up my order last time.
I have to go all the way.
I'm serious, because I told them. I told them a certain amount of a certain pizza.
Well, just get a little thing, man. Just get our sandwiches and stuff there.
We should just get pizzas there. The QT.
Yeah.
Man, come on now.
Pizza at the QT. That'll work.
If you have any pictures of the flooding, we'd love to see them. Just send them our way.
Yeah, like, what's your QT pizza deal?
In addition, the app gives you.
You got a free drink. Go get the free drink.
Mama, quit!
Yes, no, I'm not quit. Get off
Oh
that damn thing.
God.
Free soda. Nah, go.
No.
Move. Come on. I want free soda.
No, I don't have free soda.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
I saw it earlier while we were asleep.
these are really
Take it off and let's
numbers
look.
along the Merrimack, so I'm going to go
I'll
over it
show
again
it to
for you. But the
you.
crests
Yeah.
here, this is going to be the number one crest on record.
Marshall, just
Get
a
off of it.
boy.
Let me show you.
No.
Sullivan, the number
I'm
one
gonna
crest as well.
unplug it.
This would beat the record from
Really?
1998. Sullivan,
Don't
the
you
record
really
from
mean?
1950.
Yeah.
Don't you really?
Yeah.
Don't you
You
really?
what?
I'm on 35. Yay! I can't do nothing with mine. I'm still
So
upgrading.
interesting there. Then as we head into Eureka, it
Got
would be the
36,
number
37, 38, 39, 40,
Wednesday
and then
morning. Also
4 months,
Wednesday
so
morning,
I got
Valley
9 more
Park,
apps to
second
upgrade.
highest crest on record. Both of these staying
Get up and
including
sing it!
Mama, no.
Mama coming to sit on your belly.
No, you ain't.
I'll sit on your belly.
No, the hell you ain't.
2015, still expecting below record, but this is obviously awfully close.
Mom, God, I'm so worried that.
No, I'm going to sit on your belly.
No, the hell you ain't.
I'm coming over to sit on your belly.
No, the.
You gonna get over and check it out or not?
No. Go somewhere. Quit playing.
Why you playing? I'm coming to sit on your belly.
On record, and for the year,
Here I come.
inches, but that 5.25 above average.
Get up and check it out. Here I come.
Go somewhere, damn.
Get up and check it out.
Quit playing with me, damn it.
Now put
Shit.
it on. Okay, okay, here I come.
So we're way above
Mama, quit. I said quit. Fuck. Shit.
Oh, I got my soda and everything else. Who had soda?
Oh my gosh, you need to quit.
Check it out.
That doesn't refresh until next month, and it's not next month.
It was a free soda.
Oh my god. You need to go somewhere.
Here I come.
I'm a building! Oh my god. You just stop fucking with shit. Go somewhere that bull crap. Shit. And you're doing all this shit while I'm live streaming. Just a,
Get off and pause it.
oh!
Oh my God.
Something else yourself, boy.
You don't know it. That's why you something else, because I'm something else.
Damn.
Especially areas along and north of I-70 have the best chance to catch some light showers. We'll get a few in St. Louis, 54 degrees.
Doing all that extra stuff.
37.
miles per hour.
37 split.
I got 37 apps for them so far.
Cloudy, still windy.
Damn.
Jackets.